Smai Pub, Sidaki, hello everyone, how are we all? Right, just want to get you set up properly, there we go. Well, I thought this day was never going to arrive. I've got an unboxing for you. I can't have the box right under the camera because I can't get the camera high enough because it's a very deep box. It's that, oh, you can't even see how deep it is. It's that deep. Do it that way. It's deep anyway, and I can't get the camera high enough to be able to film it properly, so I've just got it to the side here. So this is the flap. Got my order confirmation here. This parcel was due on Tuesday. Then it was due on Wednesday. Then it was due on Thursday. This morning it was due today. And actually, when Kevin got up and came downstairs, it was inside the front door. So I don't know what time he came this morning, but he didn't obviously ring the bell. Just opened the front door, put it inside and hoped for the best. Thankfully, nothing looks as though it's damaged, but there was a query about my address apparently, even though I've had parcels from Stampin' Up to this address for 5 years odd. It was the house name they queried because we don't have a house number, we only have a house name. Anyway, let's stop waffling, I'll show you what I've got and then I will get straight in to do one of the kits. So I will pull stuff out and then I can tick it off as I go. So I've got some another lot of Stampin' Dimensionals, one of them, and I got these which are faux glass dots. Now these may have been in the sale, so let me have a look. Faux glass dots. Okay, can't see them. Why can't I see them? Because I'm not looking. Oh, here we go, faux glass dots. No, they weren't in the sale. So they are, does it say what colours they are? No, it doesn't. Well, anyway, I took a fancy to them, got them. Oh, I got one of the silicone craft sheets. Because I thought that would come in useful. It's smaller than I was expecting, to be fair. And you can, yeah, you can use it for putting adhesive on and building stuff up. I haven't quite worked out what that is. But I've also got it for, oh, what did I get it for? Oh, honestly, I've got a sieve like a brain. Anyway, it's arrived and at some point I will remember what it is that I wanted it for. Now, I got the Humble Home bundle, which is the stamp set and the punch, which I'm going to use. You can use this, obviously, for Christmas. I think it's, yeah, it's designed for Christmas, really, because it's got From Our House to Yours and Merry Christmas. But you can use it for all sorts of things. My friend Wendy made some gift tags with this, which she did on, now I think the colour card was Crumb Cake, and she embossed it in white and made it look like a gingerbread house, which is lovely. But I think you can also use this for new home cards. So that's that bundle, so let me tick that off. Humble Home bundle. And then I got, oh, they've got these new gift bags, which I will open another time and show you. Gift bags, and what have I got here? I have got Bright and Beautiful Memories and More card pack, which are these packs of, they're already printed and you can just literally just stick them onto cards. They were in the clearance sale, so that was them. And then I got the Fully Flowering Ephemera pack, which are the new ephemera packs that they've got. So which one did I say? Fully Flowering. Again, I'll do some sort of a video with them at some point. There should be 2 more of those at least, yes. So I also got the Something for Everything and Saying Something. So the Saying Something is all sentiments, and this one is different things. These are all, oh, not that one, these are all punched out already. You know what I mean, they're die cut, you just have to take them out of the bits. Oh, can't speak this morning, honestly. I should be rubbish. Anyway, Carming Creek cards and envelopes. Oh, hang on, I better tick off me ephemera packs. Ephemera pack. And it's the Carming Creek, did I just say? Yes, Carming Creek mix and match envelopes. Can't remember if they're in the main. I think these are in the mini catalogue. And they are basic beige, basic black, basic grey, misty moonlight, pool party and wild wheat. So you can use those for various bits and pieces. Okay, so I don't need that side anymore, apart from the last thing. Okay, then I got these, which is Bright and Beautiful Memories and More cards and envelopes, which goes with the card packs. So they again were in the sale in the clearance rack, so they are being retired. I'm running out of space here to put things. Okay, so I have got the Card Keeper kit, which I can just show you the insides. Basically, it's to make this box to keep your cards in. I shall be interested to see if it only fits the Stampin' Up cards, or if you can actually fit standard British / European A6 cards in, because that's what I generally use. But anyway, that's that. I got myself, because I've decided I'm going to do more heat embossing, I got myself the Embossing Additions kit, which is a little brush for brushing off the little bits of the powder which sometimes get everywhere, and one of these beautiful tweezers that you have to push to open, and then they hold the thing without you having to hold it, which is great. So that means, because I've got that, I can give, oh, where is it? Oh, I've got another one, a little one, and our friend Ian was saying that he could really do with a pair of those tweezers, and he couldn't find anywhere that had got them cheap enough, because some of them are very expensive. And I said, well, you can have mine when I get my new ones. So that's that. So I've got a new tray as well for doing the embossing powders into, and this one has got the screw lid. I think my purple one has a screw lid somewhere, but I think that's probably been lost years ago. So that's handy. And then also the most important bit is a little embossing buddy, which is, I think it's sort of talcum powdery stuff in there, and you put it over your card before you start to help everything stick better. So that is that. So stick that back in now. Just realised. Oh, excuse the noise. Right. So I need to tick off the Embossing Additions toolkit and the Card Keeper kit. I'm going to have to start putting things on the floor. Right, then I've got two more kits. I've got the new Alpine Air kit, which is a card kit. I don't think it's a Christmas one, but I will probably still do it at some point this month. And then the kit that I am going to do when I finished taking everything out of here is the Christmas Ornaments kit. Look at these lovely things, lovely things. So you've got some faux pine cones and berries, and some lovely bows, and oh, that's get off! Can't get it out. There we go. And then you get these lovely metal rings and various other bits. So I will do that when I finished emptying this lot. So that is the Christmas ornaments kit, and only a couple of things to go now. Oh, I got myself some crumb cake card because it looks a bit like gingerbread, because I thought I'm going to copy Wendy's idea. So I bought some crumb cake card for that. So I will just stick that up there for now. Crumb cake card, where are you? There you are. Which means the only thing left is this, which is my customer's order, which is a little bit festive. The 12 by 12 papers that you saw in a previous haul. So I'm going to put most of this stuff back in the box, and I can put the box on the floor. So that's Alpine Air. Oh yeah, that's the box. Let's put that there. Get that in there. I can if I do that up. I tell you what, you don't want to watch me putting stuff away. I'll switch you off and I'll come back in 2 ticks. Right, I'm back. Oh, I've moved you down a bit, but I think I might have moved you down a bit too far. Let's move you back up a bit. Okay, here we go with the Christmas ornaments kit. So, as I said, you get these lovely bows pre-made, which makes it so much easier. So they are gorgeous. So you get 2, 4, 6 of those. And then you get little sets of gold berries and red berries. And oh, that one's not very good. These are made of plastic, which isn't particularly nice, and that one's not very good at all. I'm going to have to get my scissors onto that one. But yeah, there's quite a few of those, different sizes. I'll keep them in there. Let's open the bag. So I think you get 9 ornaments. Oh, come on. Oh, it's going to be one of those days. Come along. There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Right. So, as I said, you get 9 ornaments, and I think 6 large and 3 small rings. Yeah, that looks like it to me. Yeah. So you get 6 this size and 3 this size. Now, a couple of years ago, they Stampin' Up in one of the catalogues, probably the mini catalogue, showed one of the stamp sets, I think it was, to be used in conjunction with rings like this, and everybody said, oh, we can't find the rings anywhere to buy. And they said, oh no, you have to buy those yourself from wherever you can get them from. And I don't think anybody could. So that's why I think they've decided to actually make these. And it would be nice actually if they could sell those separately. Right, put that down there, because they'd be very useful for all sorts of things. So here's the instructions that show you what everything looks like, or should look like, at the end. And on the back, of course, it tells you everything you get in the pack. And the coordinating colours are basic beige, cherry cobbler, mossy meadow, old olive, pretty peacock, and it says brown and gold. Okay, what the brown is. But anyway, it gives you directions for making 3 different styles. Okay, let us have another look at the rest of the stuff. So we get these leaves, which are die cut and they're double-sided. Then you get these circles, some Stampin' Dimensionals, some Stampin' Spots. Then you've got these circles, these banners, more of those circles, oh, smaller ones, and then 1, 2, 3 sheets of these leaves, which are also double-sided, but I've got, they're all cut out, you know what I mean. It's going to be one of those days. Right, okay, so I'm going to take one of those, one of those, one of those, oh, everything else except those. I should put those back. I will get out. Now, does it tell you if it's the larger one or the smaller one? Oh, we need a hot glue gun for this. Oh. Okay, but it's only for the last bit, so I probably won't get my hot glue gun out. But I will show you how to put the basic bits together, and then I'll get my hot glue gun out later. I might have to do this in 2 bits then, so maybe I'll do the basic bits, then I'll turn the camera off, find my hot glue gun and have a go. Right, okay, so we want to start with one of these, but it doesn't say which size, which is very annoying. Let me have a look at the pictures on the front. So, oh, that doesn't help either. Bear with me, I should just turn you off again. Okay, I'm back. Oh, let me just adjust you. No, do I want to adjust you that way or that way? That way. There we go. Right, sorry about that. Right, so whilst I've been away, I've actually prepped all of the bits that I need for all 3 of the ornaments. I've got my glue gun out, but I haven't turned it on yet because I'll turn it on nearer at the time. Actually, let me plug it in so that it's ready. Then I just need to plug it in at the socket. Now, yes, so I've worked out that the first one is a small one and the other 2 are large ones. And the thing that I nearly missed, because I didn't really notice until I looked again, they tell you to put, probably can't see that, I've put a sticky dot there. No, you can't really see it. Anyway, I put a sticky dot there and a sticky dot there on the metal ring. I've cut all the lengths of cord to the length, well, actually just a little bit longer than they said. Nightmare trying to find the end to actually get the cord off. In the end I had to pull a whole load of it off until I found the end. Then I cut all the bits and it came out exceptionally curly. I mean, I've had to go at it already a couple of times, but the best way to straighten out stuff like this, get it in the right picture, is to get your nail and just draw it along like that, maybe a couple of times, and that helps to straighten it out. So what we need to do is, this is going to be trickier than I thought. Okay, so we need to put that bit there, pull the 2 ends through the loop and pull, but we need to get it so that it pulls onto the sticky dots. Then take this up to the other sticky dot. I only want 1 bit on there, and this is more fiddly than I was expecting. Okay, so I've got 1 bit on the sticky dot there, and then I'm just going to tie a knot in that. In fact, I could put a sticky dot on the other side, couldn't I? I'm going to put a sticky dot on the other side. Now, I've used the smaller ones because I think those ones are too big. So I've got some small ones from a previous thing. I mean, you could cut the ones that you get in the kit in half. So just put that on there, fold that round, and then the backing will just lift off like that, which is lovely. Okay, so then put that bit up there, then tie a knot in it. That makes it easier to stay in the same place then to tie a knot. Hey. So 1, 2, there we go, there's a knot in that, and then I would tie a knot at the top so that you can hang it. I mean, you can make this as short or as long as you want, really, I suppose. Okay, I'll just take those ends off. Right, so we've got the basis of the ornament here. Now, these all come like this as a pair, with one white bit there, coloured bit there, and 2 coloured bits on the back. Now, in the instructions, it shows you to put the sticky stuff on the coloured side so that you would end up with a coloured bit on one side, which will be the front, and then a white bit on the back. I'm assuming so that you could possibly write something on there or stamp something on there if you wanted to. If you do want to stamp, I would suggest doing that before you do anything else. You know, like Merry Christmas, and make sure that you've got it orientated correctly. The other thing it says in the instructions is to use Stampin' Dimensionals to stick this together, and I thought, I don't want Stampin' Dimensionals, so I've done it with the sticky dots. So, and the other thing I've done is, oh, or did I just say that? Because I'm going to be hanging these ornaments on my tree, I don't particularly want anything on that bit, so I'm sticking mine together so that you get the pattern on both sides. So that's the backings off those. Then you need to line this up so that 2 dots are containing the gold, and then stick them together and you have a double-sided decoration, which is lovely. Then we can add the other bits. So I'm going to add the bits that you just need the dimensionals for, and then, as I said, I'm going to do all the gluing at the end when I've turned my glue gun on. Might as well do all the gluing together. So the gluing together for this will be 2 of the small cones and a ribbon. Bow. Actually, that's the best way around, isn't it? So I'll stick those there for that. So we will put this, now when you're putting your dimensionals on these, and again for this one I used a small one that I'd got, because I thought if I stick a big one on, it's just you're gonna see it. Though I suppose you're probably not, because of putting on the ribbon and the cones. But anyway, I decided to go with a small one. If it's wrong, then it is. So make sure when you're following the instructions, you put the these bits the same way round as they show you, because if you put it the other way round, because that's the proper way. It's a slightly different colour on the back, and that's the front. And the same with that. That's the back, but that's the front. So make sure you follow the instructions and put them the same way round as the picture in the instructions. Okay, so does it matter which one goes on first? Yes, this one goes on first. So again, with this one I put a small one and a big one of the dimensionals, and then it needs to go about there, and then this goes across there, like that. So that's the basic one so far, without any of the hot gluing. So I'm just going to put that there, so that when we come to do all the hot gluing, all the bits are together and I know what's going on. That'll make a change for me, won't it? Okay, so the second one is a large ring, and this time I might use the full size spots to go on the ring. So I've got the ring, I've got the thread, I've got the plain green, the little banner, a large cone and 2 small cones, which I'll just put there, and 1 set of the red berries. My camera seems to be in a different place. I don't know. I think maybe my little tripod-y thing has moved. Anyway, so the red berries, which I will put there, and then 2 of these from the punches, die cuts. Okay, yes, so this time I've decided to go with the larger stickies, and I'll just put that one on there. Put that in the glass jar, and then another one at the top. So what I've done is I've lined this up on my grid thingy here, which always looks with skew, and I know it's to do with the camera, but I cannot get it to be straight. It is actually straight on my desk. So I've got 1 sticky bit there, so the other sticky bit needs to go there. And then I'll put a 3rd one on when I get round to doing this bit. Now, this one I think I've already done a couple of times with my nail. There we go, that's better. So, put the 2 ends together, slip them underneath, pull them through the loop, and then just move that along and pull tight. Get 1 bit one side, and I'll put in fact I'll put a smaller one on because there's less space now. It's always handy keeping these ones from previous kits. There we go. And pull that one up to there, and then tie a knot in that. So that's a lot easier to tie the knot when those 2 bits are stuck together, or stuck onto the ring anyway. So this is going to mean that the cord on this one is shorter than the other one I did earlier, but I can always shorten the other one. I got both ends. Oh, sorry, that's my phone. I shall ignore that. Okay, now just trim those ends off. So that's that. And oops, then again I will get the green one, and as I said before, all the instructions show to glue it together that way with the white bit at the back, but I want to have it like that, so that's how I'm going to do it. Oh, I need to take off, no, I don't need tweezers for that. I need to take off the backings of my little glue dots. Now when I finish them all off, I will glue them together, and then I will glue them together. So when I finish them all off, So, you know, after I've done these 3, there will still be 6 left to do. I may try some of them following the instructions exactly and using the dimensionals instead of the spots on these, just to see if it makes any difference, makes them look better, worse, whatever. Right, so I lift that up, line up the cord with the dots, and then just push that over like that. So there you go, you've got your basic decoration there. Then I need to put on the banner first, I think. In fact, I might put a third sticky. Have I put a third one on? I might put 2 small ones on just to give it an extra bit of can't think what the word is I want. Just to have some extra sticky on, really. So take those off. Oh, got my little jar to keep all the bits in. Right, so that wants to go across like, oh, slightly on the slightly on the wonk. That should be nice. Then, then we need to put this one on, and that wants to go about like that. So take the backing off that. Now this one I did put a large one on. I could have probably put 2 small ones, but I thought I'd do what it says in the instructions. And that goes slap bang in the middle, and then a lot of these leaves, which I've put 2 of the large. No, put 2 large things on, but will that? What I could really do with? No, I'm going to do it as it says on here. Okay. Right, so that's that one with just the stickies on, so it hangs like that. Lovely. So then I will put this with the bits that I need for that, because this doesn't need the ribbon, this just needs the red berries and the cones. So that's there ready for when I'm ready to hot glue. And then last but not least, bring all these bits over. So that's got this leaf on, which they've all got this leaf on. That's got this one, a large cone and a small cone, and gold berries and a ribbon. Okay, so let's put that over here, ready for later. And I need to put sticky dots on. Okie dokie, so let's line this up again. I'll take that one because it wanted to stick up more. Right, okay, so I think that's pretty much. Okay, backing's off that. Straighten out the cord a bit more. Okay, ends together. Ends underneath, through the loop, pull the loop, move it round to where the sticky is, pull, and then one bit this side, and then put another one the other side, put a small one. Push it round, backing off, pull the cord up there, lovely, then tie a knot. And another bit, there we go. Then tie a knot at the top. Can you hear the cogs going round as I'm concentrating? Right, there we go. So cut that bit off, and that's that bit. And then this one uses the larger of this style. So there's a large one and a small one of this, and the other one is just the large size of the green. So I probably need to turn this over so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, let's take the backings off these. I'm sorry I'm being quiet in between times, but I haven't really got a lot to say today. I just wanted to get on and get this videoed. Right, so where are we? I can't see it. Oh, there it is. There. And ooh, there. There we go. Fold that over. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and you've got a cousin called George. There we go. I think that might be a bit whiff skew because I haven't got those quite centred, but it'll do. So then I've got this leaf, which is going to go down there, and this one. So this is going to go there like that, and then this will go over the top like that. Okay. Oh yeah. Do you know, for a horrible minute there, I thought, I'm doing this, but I don't think the video is actually recording. And if it's not, I'm going to cry, but I think it might be. So, which way round? Oh yes, this goes this way. Okay, so that's that one. Right, I'm going to turn you off for a minute while I put my glue gun on. Wait for it to heat up. And then we'll finish them off. Right, I'm back. I have gone ahead and actually hot glued all these bits on. My hot gluing techniques are not suitable for family viewing. Honestly, I got in a right old pickle. I thought you might like to see my hot glue gun actually. It's a cordless one. Well, it's not cordless really, because the cable goes in there and you plug it in. It switches on automatically unless you've got a plug with an on-off switch. So as soon as you plug it in, it starts working, but it comes off so you can move it about, which is quite good. But I've realised that my hot gluing techniques are not very good, so I thought I'll just do it. The other thing that I was doing whilst I was gluing these together was checking that I had actually been filming the last 20 odd minutes, because I looked at my screen and I thought, because I normally have a little thing, I can't show you, a little thing up in this corner telling me that the battery is low. or getting low or whatever, and it wasn't there, and I thought, oh no, have I actually filmed that last bit? But I had, but that's because it wasn't showing, because I've got it plugged into the mains. I've got it on the charger, which is just, oh, let me finger out, just over here and behind the screen. So anyway, I went ahead and did this. So there are a couple of bits. So there were stringy bits everywhere, and there's another stringy bit there which I can get rid of. Honestly, I'm a right old mess, I am. Okay, so that's the small one. That's number 1. This is the second one. And you can probably see there's a little bit of glue there, and there's a little bit of glue there that I dripped on. Obviously, I can't take that off because that'll just rip the paper. So they will have to stay. But they're only for me, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, so that's that one. And then this is number 3 with the ribbon up there and the 2 bits. You can probably see there's a little blob of glue in there, but I need to learn how to use my hot glue gun better. I think I haven't used it for a long time. So there we are, the 3 decorations. And as I said, when I do the rest of them, I'm going to actually follow the instructions to a degree and try putting the Stampin' dimensionals in between rather than just the sticky dots. See if it makes it look any nicer or not, whatever. So that's me. This has probably been an exceptionally long video, for which I do apologise, but you can always fast forward bits if required. So till next time, which hopefully will be a proper day. I'll get it scheduled for a Wednesday, but this one, as soon as I've done it, I'm going to put it up onto YouTube. So, Hwyl am y tro.